Steve Metzger, a senior from Ames, Iowa, 14-8-2. Ivan Boyesen on the mat for Lehigh, 13-6-2 from Kempton, Pennsylvania.
Metzger ranked 20th at this weight class. Boyesen about 12th, I believe. In on a single.
Boyesen got the leg, but I don't know if he'll have the takedown. They're very close. Does get the two right at the edge of the mat.
Good down, son.
There's a pair of shoulder blades for you on young Jackson. He fills the entire screen.
Okay.
That is a great shot, Dave Donahue.
He moves quickly, and I'll tell you, that little
bring him to the mat.
Push in the face routine was very successful for him. He got about 6 takedowns off of it. So quick, you know it's coming, yet he does it.
Of course, we feel sorry for you fans at home that only have a 12-inch screen that you didn't get to see all of those shoulder blades.
Something there? I don't see anything. Might have been the hair. Just to the left. Okay, all right. Stop the clock, you all right?
Boyesen leading 2-1.
Hometown boy for Iowa State, located in Ames, Iowa. And there's several Ames boys on the team. Steve Metzger, and you saw Jeff Gibbons out there. Two to 1 to score. 177-pound class. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen up on the board in the next weight classes. Boyesen in on a single. Drives his opponent to the mat, picks up another takedown, leads by 3, 4-1. Where it says 190-pound weight class to be announced.
1 minute.
And of course, that's what Lehigh's problem is this year. They don't have a 190-pounder. Boysen's 177, and Ekberg and Brophy have been wrestling 90, and they both weigh 67. So the lack of depth at this weight class has hampered Lehigh severely. And of course, at 67, I don't think Lehigh's won a bout at that weight class this year, 167. They may have won one, but that's another weight class where they've had some problems.
Well, Brophy had a draw at 167, and he did win a match against Steve Lander of Oregon State. He defeated Rusty Amato of East Stroudsburg.
Yeah, I'm talking dual meets.
Oh, dual meets. Yeah. No, I don't know if they're... Well, of course, Brophy did win, but he won at 190.
Yeah.
So you're right. He won against Wilkes at 190 early in the season.
4-2 to score. Period about to end.
Boyesen leading by a score of 4-2. We'll look at Boyesen's takedown, Larry.
And just ducking in, getting that single, working, pulling it into the chest,
down,
and then pursuing by driving the shoulder into the upper part of the thigh.
Okay, score is 4-2, second period.
Ivan Boyesen having a fun season for Lehigh, 13-6-2. And as we said, Larry, at least my observation of Ivan, the big difference between this year and last has been his ability to pace himself far better than he's ever done before.
In the middle.
Probably the best first period wrestler Lehigh has had in many seasons last year, but ran out of gas this year. He has paced himself through 3 periods very well, and his record shows it. 13, lost 6, tied 2.
4-3 and a board as that escape comes up.
Boysen's losses have been against some really tough cookies. Dan Mayo of Penn State, Darren Evans of Bloomsburg, Ralph Legal of Wisconsin among them, and Greg Alinsky of Penn State. So even the matches he's lost, Larry, have been against tough wrestlers. to go, second period. Boyesen leading 4-3.
Back in near the edge of the mat, and they cross that line. 38-foot circle, thereabouts. Metzger, also a pretty good student at Iowa State.
Wrestling, guys.
Was on the Scholar Athlete Award. .45 seconds left. The score, Iowa State 18, Lehigh University 9. Boyesen again in on that single. Puts the head into that thigh, but they're near the edge. Kicks out.
No takedown.
Got to bring him back inbounds.
Now he's got it for a moment, just enough before he loses it. 6-3, Boyesen leading. He had that move, Larry, for about 1 second before they went out. 20 seconds to go, second period. Riding time not a factor. Boyesen leading 6-3. The Cyclones leading Lehigh 18-9. We're at 177. Time running down.
He wrestling.
Period ends. 6-4, Boyesen leading, and Larry will look at that takedown with 1 second to go. Now time just to blow the whistle, and we'll show you Ivan's takedown right at the edge of the mat. This happened, managed to just hold it for about 1 second before they went out.
Third period, guys.
You see them right near the edge. There's the trip, and hasn't signaled it yet.
Okay.
It'll happen in a moment when he grabs that left ankle. Still nothing. And now as he pulls him out, now you see it right there. Just for a split second.
All right? Okay.
6-4.
Still. Get on.
We hope that our friends in the Iowa Public Broadcasting Network throughout the state of Iowa enjoying this match, being originated by WLVT, Channel 39 Public Television in the Allentown, Bethlehem, Eastern Pennsylvania area.
You all right?
Yeah. Two worlds collide. He dives in and two heads bump.
You all right, son?
We're going to count the bells.
You need time? Yes or no? You're right. Okay.
My guess, Larry, without researching it further, is that between the Iowa Broadcasting Network and Channel 39 in Bethlehem, they're probably the two longest running wrestling acts in college wrestling. Boyesen, takedown, 9-4.
Trips that back leg and gains the deuce. 9-4 is the score. Fans looking for a little action. Goes in on that leg. Now, the real key is the trip. Lifts him up. Now watch the right leg trip. Right there. Boom. Hello. That's the key. Skate. 9-5. 1:15 left. Final period.
In the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle.
Minute to go. Now Boyesen's going to get himself in a little trouble here near the edge. Looking for the 2 points. They gave it to him, and...
no, he didn't.
Wait a minute. Did he get it or not?
No, we called it neutral.
Looked like he gave it and took it back. Looked like Piven gave it.
He had the whizzer in. I gave it a little bit too soon. You didn't have control.
Thank you, Mark. He said I gave it a little too soon. You did not have control.
Mark and I were talking, and he was again asking the question, since he lives up Bay Shore area up in Long Island, again asking why there's no coverage coming out of Garden City and Channel 21. All I can say is write letters and call the station. But I can tell you where it is being covered, Shell. I think I mentioned it to you earlier tonight. Several friends have told me that they watched the Lehigh-Iowa meet in Arizona. As we have a timeout, and while we have a timeout, let me talk briefly about the District 11 wrestlers who are making their grade in the District 11 being where we are located, District 11 being a an area for local high schools. That Jack Kuvo, ranked 3rd in the country, wrestling for East Stroudsburg. Pat Santoro is ranked 2nd in the country, wrestling for Pittsburgh. Jody Karam is ranked 4th in the country, wrestling for Lock Haven at 167. So nice to see 3 local boys still doing it.
And Larry will be seeing a lot of those local youngsters in that match that will be locally on public television. Once again, we'll be back for the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association Championships on March 15. The AA and the AAA starting at 11 o'clock locally.
Of course, I don't want to miss Jeff Byer, who's down there at Jim Madison, and Dwayne Peoples out of Penn State. They're also ranked, but they're not in the top 6. In again on that single. We've seen it before. Works it.
We'll see if Boyesen takes that sweep with that right leg, which brought his man down last time, but now Ivan's going to lose it. 10 seconds to go. And
No
it looks
time
like
advantage.
Boyesen is going to win it.
No time advantage. And the score 9-5 on the board.
And the period concludes. Ivan Boyesen wins it by a score of 9-5. The score is now Iowa State 18, Lehigh University 12. We'll have more wrestling coming up in just a moment.